Hey Virgo, it's Suzanne. Welcome to April. Oh my gosh, this is April Fool's Day. Woo! Be careful. Oh my goodness. So, Virgo, your reading feels to me like it's a little bit special this week. And the reason is because when I was shuffling your cards, pre-shuffling your cards, a couple messages came through. And the first was the inner thought of nobody wants me. And, you know, I can't think of anything that strikes more of a fearful chord than that thought. So I don't know if this is going to be a specific reading or what, but somebody out there is feeling that way, and we want to make sure that you leave this reading not feeling that way. Okay? All right. Let's see what's going on for Virgo this week. Trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly. Okay, so somebody might be struggling with their intuition a little bit, not trusting their intuition. Then we have discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So that's the issue, that's the lesson. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. All right. I'm adding an additional card for the monthly reading, okay? And it's really about, you know, what is keeping these two people from getting together, okay? Is it that we're avoiding divine guidance? Is it that we're stuck in our mental thoughts? Is it that we're so wrapped up in our emotions? Is it something to do with physical reality? Or is it on a telepathic or spiritual realm? All right, so that's what this card is about. All right, and this is for Virgo for April for 2019. This is the John Holland deck, in case you're interested as well. All right, let's see. And I pull right out of the middle for this card. Well-deserved reward. All right, so what is keeping these two people, yourself and somebody else, is something to do with the physical plane. So right, you know, within our earthly plane. All right. But this is like the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So we're just going to set that right there and see what comes up. The fact that I heard nobody wants me and we have well-deserved reward, that's interesting. So I'm using the traditional Rider-Waite deck for this reading. You guys are most familiar with these cards, so it'll be really easy for you to decipher. Although I will tell you that I misread a card in one of the readings, which I don't understand at all. But I don't feel like there are any mistakes or coincidences. So I just leave it as is. I always leave the readings as is. All right. So let's see what we have. All right. Trust and the world. All right. So, you know, I think that this is a lesson in truly trusting your intuition, okay? Because when you do that, you have the opportunity for a lot of success and satisfaction in this relationship. All right. And then, you know, this is a well-deserved reward in the earthly plane. And we'll see how that comes up. All right, so this person down here is in the Four of Cups energy. So they're kind of in a woe is me energy. Okay? You know, I feel like this person is trying to convince themselves I can accomplish what I set my mind to, but they're not really believing that yet. All right? This opportunity is just hanging out here in plain sight, but they're not seeing it. They're focused on the negative. And this could be you. When I feel who is who, I will share it with you the second I feel it. But this person is definitely focused on the woe is me, or what they've lost, versus what is sitting right in front of them. But they're trying to convince themselves that they can accomplish whatever they set their mind to. And that's good, okay? That's good. You know, even if they don't fully believe that yet, it's good that they're telling themselves that, okay? Because eventually they will believe that. All right, so we have the Nine of Cups up here. Okay. All right, so Nine of Cups, it's really about gratification and blessings and, you know, just feeling a sense of wish fulfillment. Well-deserved reward. So why is this person feeling this way? All right, so we've got the Four of Cups, and then we've got the Four of Swords. This person is really in a woe is me period. All right, and they're taking their time to even rest and think about woe is me. Virgo, I feel like this is you. All right, and this woe is me is nobody wants me. Nobody wants me. Knight of Wands. All right. Okay. So I'm going to pull this card, this third card here too. Justice. Okay. All right. This person is not highly intuitive, okay, but they're being guided to listen to their intuition about a situation with you that could be very, very successful, very satisfying for this person. They see you as their wish fulfilled, okay? And with the Knight of Wands, they are just rushing in. This is a little bit of a Casanova, okay, on the surface, all right? A Casanova on the surface, okay? But underneath is what counts. I don't feel like they have shown you what is underneath the surface just yet, okay? But what is underneath the surface is genuine and authentic and loving, all right? Here's the deal. This is why I got that message. Just came to me. You currently, in your authentic state, okay, feel that nobody wants you or that you're not deserving of love. This person, that's what they hide. That's their biggest fear. Okay, so what is underneath the surface is they feel the same way, but they hide it. They hide it. This person hides it with Casanova, charm, charismatic, actions, but they're truly afraid of the fact that nobody wants them either. This is what the two of you may have in common. All right? That's why this justice came out. The scales are balanced. They might be balanced in this, challenging, and it's not an energy, but it's a challenging situation for both of you, a challenging thought pattern that you both possess. The worst fear that you both have is that nobody wants you. You are more open about it. You're more authentic about it. They keep it under the surface. Okay? But if they come in like this Casanova, almost over the top, they swoop in, and they may swoop out too with this energy. Okay? Try not to take that personally, because that's their fear. The swoop out is the fear of nobody wants me. They may not stick around to hear that nobody wants them. Okay, it's the same fear. That's why the universe is asking them to trust their inner voice. It will always guide them correctly. Okay, because they're constantly telling themselves that nobody wants them. They don't tell anybody else that. But you do. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. I feel like that might be what you're telling yourself, but you're telling everybody else that nobody wants you. So that's where the discipline comes in. You need to be disciplined, and don't say that out loud. Okay? Because whatever you say out loud, you're going to believe over what you think. That's important. But this Justice card is telling us that you both feel the same way, but you live it very differently. You live it very differently. Your worst fear is that nobody wants you. And yet this person absolutely wants you. And I don't think you're seeing it. Okay? And that's why they're going to be this, I'm sorry, but they're going to be just over the top, ridiculous Casanova coming in. Okay? And if they do that, please be kind. Okay? Because this is your same fear illustrated in a different way. The well-deserved reward in the physical realm, okay, is a conversation between the two of you. And it's based in honesty. This person's going to initiate it. And all I would suggest for you is simply don't play games here and be receptive to it, because you know what is under the surface for them is the exact same way you feel. Okay? All right, let's see what the romance angels have to say. And this is for Virgo, April 2019. Yep. mean, here we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay? That's what we were just talking about. They are going to swoop in. Right? And again, they might swoop out too. But it's because there's this underlying feeling that nobody wants them. So just remember that. Down here, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Okay, so these two cards definitely are about forgiving and learning. So where you might have seen this person be in and out, swooping in, swooping out, you got to look underneath, in the additional layers of this person, okay? Where, you know, you might be the frosting on the cake, okay, where everybody can see it. They are the layers of the cake. Nobody can see the layers, okay? And so they might do things that you wouldn't do, but they're both for the same reasons, okay? I think that's the thing that you need to remember. You might not understand why they do what they do, okay? But it's based in the same fear, which is that nobody wants me. That's everybody's worst fear, right? For some, for most, okay? So I feel like this is going to balance out. But when they come in all Casanova, which just makes me laugh, just be kind is what I would say, okay? All right, Virgo, that is what I have for you this week. All right, all right. And again, usually, you know, I say it in some readings, I don't say it in others, but it's a general reading, you know, and we may have tapped into the Virgo collective that you happen to be in right now, or we might have tapped into a different collective Virgo. All right, so I kind of categorize it in 4 sections. All right, I feel like this is kind of second level Virgo. First level would be the broader Virgo, and then second level is that second level of Virgo collective. That's how I look at it, okay? All right, that's all I have for you. I hope you have a great week, a great April, and I'll talk to you next week. Bye-bye.